Let's say you're talking to a girl you like. She's complaining about her boss, her friends, her family drama, the usual emotional download, and you're there nodding, being supportive, doing everything right. But then suddenly she says, Wimpy, darling, you're literally the only one who understands me. Your brain short circuits. You feel special, chosen. You feel like you've just won an invisible competition you never even knew you were a part of. Is she really into me? I mean, dude, come on. You can't tell now, can you? But see, here's where it gets dangerous. Most people think manipulation is some villain origin story. Like she's sitting at home with a spreadsheet titled How to Destroy This Guy Emotionally, a 5 year plan. But come on, that's not how it works. It's a little more scarier than that. Manipulation isn't always calculated. Sometimes it's just someone figuring out what makes you tick and then using it as and when they like. So let's talk about 5 ways girls manipulate you without even trying. And if you're a girl watching this, please don't get defensive. I know, darling, men do this too. So here we go. Number one, intermittent validation, the dopamine slot machine. You text her, nothing happens. 3 hours, 4 hours, you're still checking your phone like it owes you money. But then suddenly, hey babe, missed you. There you go. That's your dopamine spike. This whole episode, for some weird reason, now feels rewarding. But then again, bam, silence. 2 days of silence. You wondering if you did something wrong, something that she never liked. And while you're thinking this, out of nowhere, here comes another message. Babe, I have been thinking about you. What are you up to? You hooked and cooked. This is called intermittent reinforcement, and casinos have built an entire industry on it because they know your brain doesn't want consistent rewards, it wants unpredictable ones. The uncertainty here is the drug. But do you know what's the worst part? She might not even be doing this intentionally. Maybe her phone actually died. But the effect on you, it's exactly the same. You are now emotionally dependent on random moments of attention from someone who might not even be thinking about you when she's not texting. Number two, weaponized vulnerability. She tells you something deeply personal, something she's never told anyone before. Maybe she even cries while doing so. And you feel like her Prince Charming, the most trustable person around. Things have started to feel so natural between you both that now even you've started opening up to her. You share things that you don't usually share with people: your family problems, your insecurities, hidden anxieties, and probably societal pressure. But the thing is, now you're entangled. If she ever leaves you, you don't only lose a girlfriend, you lose someone who knows your weak spots. And that honestly hurts a little different. But while making this video, I was thinking that hurting isn't just about losing the person. It's later knowing that she's told 5 other guys the same story she's told you, word for word. Her vulnerability felt so real that you could only imagine it being exclusive to you. Number three, making you feel like the problem. This one's a classic. You bring up something that bothered you, something that was legitimate, and instead of addressing it, she flips it back on you. Why are you always so negative? You are being insecure again. I can't believe you think I'd do that. And suddenly you find that you're defending yourself, trying to explain why you're not crazy, apologizing for having a legitimate concern. See, this is called gaslighting-lite. And I know you guys know about this, but I thought this would be a worthy mention. I think it works because you want to be the good guy trying to understand her. But the problem with this is that it's you swallowing all the criticism and forgetting why you were upset in the first place. Number four, strategic jealousy. She deliberately mentions an ex or a coworker. It's like a passing thought, but instead his name keeps popping up in conversations. This guy won't leave me alone, but never mind, it's totally fine. She says it like it's pretty casual, but the thought keeps ringing in your head. In fact, this thought has now taken over you. It's like an irrational fear that keeps on growing. So now you start trying harder. You text more, you make more efforts, you start being more attentive. Well, congratulations. You've just been manipulated into competing for her attention without her even asking. But the crazy part is, she might not even realize she's doing it. It is so innate, it's so natural of her. but the result on you is exactly the same. You're now operating from a place of scarcity instead of abundance. Number five, the future fake. She talks about the future like you're already in it. When we move in together, our kids would be so cute. I can't wait until we travel together. You know, she's painting a picture, right? A picture with a future that feels inevitable. It's like you're being promised the promised land. You start making decisions, you start rearranging your life, but then somehow the reality doesn't match and you feel blindsided. But hey, champ, the truth is, she never actually promised you anything. She just made you feel like she did. And I know, damn, that is depressing, but see, here's the real thing, and this is important. Recognizing these patterns isn't about blaming her, it's about recognizing them in yourself too. Because if I'm being honest, you've probably done most of these. We all manipulate. It's just human nature wearing different masks. The goal isn't to become bitter or paranoid. Instead, it's to recognize when someone's words don't match their actions. And then you don't stop there. Decide if that's something you're willing to accept or not. Because I think it's in that moment where most of your control lies. So now you know all the patterns. You can go and make your decisions. And before you go, subscribe to the channel so that I can bring more observations like these.